Next to the bed, I've placed a car battery and some jumper cables. I'm gonna need you to attach those to my nipples and crank it up to 11. Now right when I start foaming at the mouth, Miss Sexler's gonna use her big, sweaty, smelly, dirty feet and step on my balls as hard as she can. After a quick soylent break, we're gonna go through every single sexual position in the Kali Yuga. Now do I make myself clear? I'm gonna be your bull now. Now I need to hear you say it.
You're my bull.
Now kitten, I'm gonna be on Discord later tonight around 11:15 p.m. Do not keep daddy waiting.
Just when I thought I was out, they pull me right back in.
Oh shit, here we go again.
What is up, Doki Alert Nation? I'm your host, Benjamin Salvin Yahoo, and let's get right into the news. So y'all remember Amanita, right? The sociopath, Monica superfan who basically groomed his mentally ill cousin into being his Monica stand-in. Well, if you've kept track of my coverage of Amanita throughout the years, you'll know just how much the DDLC Discord moderators fucking love this guy. Whenever anyone has any negative opinion of him or any genuine concern over the crazy shit he's admitted to, the moderators are right there to shut down any sort of dissent against their favorite cousin fucker. Hell, even former moderators are willing to go above and beyond the call of duty to have a week-long schizo argument in my comments section defending his honor. And ever since I dropped my second Amanita video, we've been jokingly saying that the only reason the DDLC Discord treats him like he's the big Yahoo is that he has dirt on the moderators or something. Well, about that. Meet Koke, or Koke, or Cocaine, or whatever the fuck his name is. A senior moderator of the server, and arguably Amanita's #1 taint licker. A guy with such amazing takes such as, Amanita can falsely accuse anyone of being a child groomer, and if you decide to defend yourself, then tough luck, buddy. You're banned.
I beg your pardon?
Or that if you think incest is a bad thing, that shouldn't be downplayed or condoned in any way, that's just simply your subjective opinion. It's legal in California, so why should any of us care, right? And when telling people to not care ultimately fails, he takes a play out of the DS playbook and tries to create moral outrage over shit that I've already talked about in an attempt to create a diversion.
Makes jokes of people unaliving themselves.
I literally already walked this one back and said that I shot from the hip and I'm sorry. What more do you want me to do? So, typical Discord mod behavior from one of the head honchos over at the DDLC Discord server. Well, on Easter Day, I'd wake up to an amazing surprise, one of the best gifts I could have ever been given. Finding out that the guy who said that I should have been banned for defending myself against Amanita's BS grooming allegations against me was now stepping down due to pulling a dirt thief and sexting a 16-year-old.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
I'm now going to read to you the full announcement. Hey, my name is Odin. Most of you— wait, what the fuck kind of name is Odin? You know that's some shit they came up with themselves, right? That is not your birth name. Most of you know me as Cocaine. In February, I made a monumental fuck up. I made a little oopsie whoopsie. I saw a user in chat throwing around a bunch of NSFW flirtatious remarks, and I knew that this was my opportunity to strike. While I gave this user a light reprimand for this as a Rule 5 breach, I was intrigued by them. I bet you were. And decided to respond to one of their messages by forwarding it into DMs with an innuendo. This motherfucker was already plotting right out the gate, bro. You mean to tell me that as a moderator, your job is to be objective and to moderate the people of the server, not engage with them personally? Especially in a server that is full of minors, by this guy's own admission and by everybody's admission. The DDLC Discord server is just full of fucking minors. He sees someone making some NSFW comments, and the first thing that he thinks is that I need them now! Into my DMs, kitten! I checked their profile and saw 19 and thought that was fine. I didn't bother. He didn't even bother. Whatever, we'll keep reading. They responded positively to my remark by flirting back, and afterwards we cooled down with a bit of light chat and then a bit more flirting. Then this escalated into full-on sexting, including descriptions of penetration and kink. He had to censor that part. He had to censor that part, guys. Okay, so the first thing that he sees when he sees just some random glup shitto just starts saying a bunch of sus shit in his server that he's supposed to moderate, that he's a head moderator of, is get into my DMs, kitten. It's just you and me now. You're gonna become my little cum slut.
Let's say you've been a bad girl. Let's say, hypothetically, you've been a naughty girl even. Okay. And if you were a naughty girl, you would also be my dirty little slut, right? Then, hypothetically speaking, you would be my little cum slut. Now, let's say that you're also daddy's girl. Now that we've established that you're both a bad girl and daddy's girl, then I believe you'd agree with me when I say that you deserve a spanking. Am I not correct?
After the chat, this user asked me my age, and I replied that I was 24, to which they responded that they were 19. I commented on the fact that I have already seen the number on their profile, but then they informed me that it didn't say 19, it said the 19th. That was their birthday. I felt a pit in my stomach. I had been stupidly careless, clearly, but no harm, no foul, I guess. I'll be more careful in the future, I thought. Alright, so this guy has suspicions that this person may or may not be telling the truth about their age. Instead of quelling those doubts and those fears, he's just like, I don't fucking care. Fuck it, we ball. I'll just think about it the next time I go and talk to a random member in my Discord server. Bro, again, I'll be more careful in the future implies that he's just going to keep on doing. Not only has he been doing this, he's going to keep on doing this with more members of his server. Yeah, I clocked this motherfucker right on the head, bro. Like, there's a reason that you would defend Amanita and incest that heavily. I clocked you hard. I would later, and by later he means yesterday, come to learn that this user had lied about their age and was actually 16. And, you know, he didn't even bother to confirm the age. He's like, yeah, you're 19. You say you're 19? No, I don't need any form of ID. Fuck it, we ball. I immediately felt sick, and after admitting it to the mod general chat, I went to the user right away to apologize. Regardless of their decision to initially lie to me about their age. Bro, why even bring up the fact that they lied about their age? What is even the purpose of that? I'll tell you the purpose of it. The only reason that Koke would even bring that up is just as a subtle way to trickle down some of the blame away from him to the kid in question. Because at the end of the day, whether or not they lied about their age does not fucking matter. At the end of the day, it was solely his responsibility to verify that that person was in fact of age. And as a matter of fact, he shouldn't have even engaged in that relationship in the first place. He shouldn't even done anything like that with a member of his server. But yeah, it's just such a scummy thing to do. It's just a scummy thing to say, an underhanded tactic to cast some of the blame from himself to the kid. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. This is the decision they made after we had already sexted and after I'd already declared that I was 24. In this situation, there was obvious pleasure not to displease me. He just admits to an obvious power dynamic right there, and to just blatantly abusing it. It was my responsibility to verify their age, and I'm terribly sorry for having failed in this. Maybe you shouldn't have done it in the first place, you dumbass motherfucker. Have you ever thought of not texting random ass fucking people on Discord? It's gonna get you fucked, especially when you're the moderator of the server. You're messaging people in your server. You're having sexual relations with people in your server that you're supposed to moderate. That is a blatant abuse of power. As a server moderator in a position of power within a community that has a lot of minors in it, I should not have initiated this kind of contact in the first place. Oh, hey, at least he admits it. And even when I decided to, I should have absolutely doubled or No. There was no, you should have stopped it at, I should not have initiated this kind of contact in the first place. There is no, even though, no, you stop it right there. You shouldn't have done it at all. End of story. And even when I decided to, I should have absolutely doubled or triple checked their age instead of relying on remembering a number in their profile. This is not a mistake that I have made before, and it is not a mistake I will ever make again. I am so sorry. Yeah, you're not gonna make it again. Yeah, surely. You're gonna be more careful about the Discord kittens you talk to in DMs, right? You're gonna be more careful about all the little cum sluts you have in your DMs and talking about the various degenerate kinky things that you straight up say right here. You were talking about kinks and shit. You already know this guy is into some freaky ass shit, bro. Not only that, the implication of the wording that he used, him saying that he's never made this mistake before, implies that he has done this shit before. This ain't his first rodeo. This is just the first time that he's done something so egregious as to accidentally have sex with a 16-year-old. Because now we have to bring into consideration how many times has he actually engaged in shit like this. And we just don't know about it. I wrote this letter to have and then sleep on it, but I have felt deeply physically unwell from this whole situation. I can't sleep, and I can't see another answer at this time. Effective immediately, I will be leaving the r/DDLC Discord and leaving behind my role as a senior moderator. I had already been planning to step down from moderating after the upcoming mod apps, and for a while, I've been growing a bit bitter and annoyed with certain sides of the community, and I felt that I was staying more out of spite and responsibility than sincerely wanting to. Fuck you. Just say my name. Say my fucking name.
Say my name.
But at this time, all I can feel is that I betrayed this community.
You're goddamn right.
My only remaining involvement in this place will be maintaining the Minecraft server until May as promised. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be leaving everything. I'm leaving the server. I'm stepping down for everything, but the Minecraft server, that one's mine. I get to run that shit. Because famously, everybody knows that there's been no cases of grooming or inappropriate activity with children involving Minecraft. That has never happened before. So I get to keep the Minecraft server with all the little kitties in it. Everything else I'm stepping away from. Other than that, it's goodbye for me. I've had some good times here and I'm sorry. Well, good fucking riddance, bozo. This right here just furthers my belief that Discord moderators are subhuman troglodytes who don't deserve basic rights. These people genuinely think that they can tell you what you can and cannot be concerned about, and then turn around and think it's a great idea to start sexting the people in the server they're supposed to moderate, especially when a third of them, or roughly so, consists of minors. Blatantly abusing the minuscule amount of power that they've been granted for their own selfish gain. You see YouTubers get caught messaging fans all the fucking time, and the same concept applies here. So let's add another nickel to the Savage's right jar. I think it's time that we need to really start taking the Amanita curse seriously. Because it seems like whoever is dumb enough to come to his defense and die on incest tale just ends up getting absolutely royally screwed. Anyways, Which one of Amanita's white knights do you think is going to accidentally get caught sexting minors next? Comment your answers down below with the hashtag #OilAlert for a chance to win a free can of Mobile One Chat oil. And as always, until next time, so long, comrades.